Hello and welcome back to Solent Journalism. I'm Keely-Ann with the 12:45 Bulletin. Southampton is bracing itself for a second major winter storm in less than a week. Buildings, roads and parks are still damaged, flooded and littered with debris. But now the Met Office is warning it will be more of the same for the city and the region this weekend.
If you thought we will finally be safe from the storms this weekend, you may need to think again. Storm Ciara wreaked havoc in Southampton last weekend, with branches falling into roads, drains flooding, and even huge hole forming in IKEA as the cladding was blown away. IKEA have said they are working with engineers to repair the building, but it's likely Storm Dennis will cause more potential disruption this weekend. The new storm is set to rip through the UK this Saturday, with a yellow weather warning in place for England and Wales. The Met Office have said the storm will bring heavy rain and strong winds, possibly reaching up to 70 miles per hour, and have warned of a small chance of injuries and risk to life. There are currently 27 flood warnings and 2 flood alerts across Hampshire. While Storm Dennis isn't meant to reach the heights of Ciara, please be careful if you have any plans for this weekend. Natalia Diaz for Solent Journalism.
It's being reported this morning that an 8-month-old baby boy is being tested for the coronavirus in Brighton. The boy is said to have pre-existing health issues. Abigail Lambden has the latest on how the virus is affecting our area and places around the world.
Yes, thanks Keely-Ann. This story is moving and changing all the time. Remember the scare at St Mary's Independent School on Monday? Well, that school has reopened this morning after 3 days of deep cleaning work. It was feared a family connected with the school had recently travelled to an affected area. The pupils thought to be affected were taken to Southampton General Hospital to be tested and then returned home to self-isolation. Meanwhile, in West Sussex, Worthing Hospital, patients cancelled appointments after it emerged that a GP with coronavirus had worked in the A&E department. Patients pulled out of the appointments after news the male doctor had completed 2 shifts on Tuesday and yesterday. The 83 people quarantined at the hospital near Liverpool are this morning being released. None had contracted the virus. In China, the death toll has now passed 1,300, but in the latest statement on the virus in the UK, Chief Medical Officer Professor Chris Whitty has said, as of yesterday, a total of 1,758 people has been tested, of which 1,750 were confirmed negative and 8 were confirmed positive. Currently, the advice for Solent University students and anyone else who thinks they could have the symptoms is to call 111 or head to gov.co.uk.
Thanks, Abby. In other news, major hauls of drugs have been seized in Southampton. The latest statistics show that £6 million worth of illegal drugs have been seized by the police during 2019. This includes 490 kilograms of cannabis and around 5,000 cannabis plants. There were also 9 kilograms of cocaine and 4 kilograms of ecstasy. The Wessex Cancer Trust has announced that it will remain open despite only raising half of its emergency appeal target. The trust, which helps cancer patients in Hampshire, Dorset and the Isle of Wight, launched a last resort crisis appeal in December. It's raised just under £300,000 when its target was double that. And in sport now. This Saturday, Saints face Burnley at St Mary's Stadium in a repeat of the season's opener. Saints will be looking to return to winning ways come Saturday lunchtime after they came crashing out of the FA Cup last Wednesday, losing 3-2 to Tottenham Hotspur. Whoever runs out victorious on the weekend will take a huge step to securing Premier League safety for another season. Both hosts and visitors are tied on 31 points, Burnley in 11th place and Southampton in 13th. If Southampton win on Saturday and results go their way, they will be in touch with those who are running for European football next season. With a kind run of fixtures between now and mid-March, they will fancy their chances at a late challenge for those European spots. So make sure you got your passports and they don't expire anytime soon. With Valentine's Day tomorrow, many couples in Southampton will be heading out for romantic meals, going to the cinema, or perhaps staying on a sofa in their pyjamas with a bottle of wine and takeaway. Solent University are taking part in Valentine's Day this year with their #LoveSolent campaign. Katie Woodcock went to investigate.
Our university is spreading the love through sharing online personal stories with the designated #LoveSolent. Anyone can get involved by going to the Spark today and having their photo taken with some funky filters. We went down and participated to show our love from all of us at Solent Journalism. If you'd like to take part, you can receive a free beanie or lip balm on our uni.
And if you're currently stressing out, wondering what to do or where to take your loved one, fear not, we've got you covered with the Festival of Light, returning to West Quay for another year. If you're brave enough to venture out in a storm, then what a better way to spend your Valentine's evening than immersing yourself in the breathtaking digital projections on the historic backdrop of the medieval city walls. The Festival Light runs between the 14th and the 23rd of February. That's all from us today. Now tune in for at 3:45 for more updates with Shivalika.